that one off for now and start the streaming because it's preventing it from starting. So there we go. Now we're going. I don't know why that would be preventing it. Okay, and there's more of them saying errors. Why would there be errors? I do not know.
Point being is we are live right now.
We are live. I can't see it on my screen. I am so sorry. We're 30 seconds into this and I'm still looking at my screen like it's not working right. You know what? You go with what you got, and that's what we do here. We got to make things happen, right? So pardon me for my clumsy beginning, but you're in the right place. You know you're in the right place. We are here every Monday night because this is Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. And you tune in here to find out all the things that are going on. And sometimes it's the goofy things like there's something wrong with my live streaming and I can't figure it out, but I'll figure that out later. That's, you know what, you're here, you're seeing us, and you know you want to know what's going on because there's a lot happening. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on. And the guy who's going to tell us all about it is in the wings here, ready to come on in. Our president and founder of Project Die Hard, Brian Gibson, is with us every time we start out here to give us the updates so that you can be in the know. So, Brian, come on in. And you know what? I'm clicking buttons. It's not working on my...
I'm seeing you. You're freezing. Are you there? Okay. She's there, but she's not. It's doing all the fun stuff. All right, folks. It is Monday night. So what does that mean? It's the Monday night mission update. So let me dive in here and share my screen.
I froze. I'm back. I'm so sorry. Welcome.
You're good. We will share this screen. I think. There we go. We got one slide tonight, folks. Just one, because, yes, the Lord is moving mountains in this mission. Remember, we are a faith-based, scripture-led veteran nonprofit. Right? We're building facilities to grow the kingdom in the veteran community with complete financial transparency. Records on request. Only the best will do for those we serve, okay? And only the best. November 6th, our monthly fellowship breakfast, the first Wednesday of the month. If you're in the Paducah area, come on by the IHOP. Break bread with heroes. Remember, veterans get fellowship, support, and a free meal. And then the next big thing, the church at Woodlawn. November 10th, they are hosting a mission and ministry partner presentation. Some volunteers stepped up, and yes, we will be live streaming it here Sunday night starting at 6 p.m. So gather your flocks together, tell all your worship leaders, get the big screen going, everybody hop in, because then we will do more, because this mission will grow. I got notified this morning that a church in Australia will be streaming this event. Don't know how that's going to work, but it'll work. So, yeah, folks, that's about the extent of our update for the week.
That's a lot. It's a lot in a little nutshell, because really those are two massive things going on. Having the breakfast event on Wednesday, that means a lot to a lot of our veterans. And then the reach that is looking to be had on Sunday. If you want to know more, if you want to tune in, it's available. That is huge.
It's going to be streamed right here. You know, It's that. It's, you know, this is a chance for people to learn about the whole history of the mission, the background of the mission, where we're standing. I mean, Woodlawn Church came out of the blue and said, "We would like to do this for you." What a blessing.
It's huge.
Yeah. Go
So one
ahead.
of the guys that's going to be at that event and helping out with all the things going on is our very own chaplain Dave, and we also are blessed to have him joining us here tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him on in here to join this conversation with the big event coming up on Sunday. So welcome, Dave. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How's everybody else doing?
Amazing.
So, across the pond to Australia.
I think that's so awesome.
No pressure. Great.
Hey.
There's no look, folks. There's no pressure involved.
This is going to be what it's going to be. God's going to move this where He's going to move it.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I'm excited. Okay.
I'm excited that you're coming down, so you actually get to see Fob Rush.
Yeah.
And see what you're helping to build.
Yeah, that's going to be. It's going to be. I mean, it's going to be. First of all, it's going to be an amazing weekend. I get to come down. I get to see Fob Rush. It's Marine Corps birthday, so that's going to be an amazing thing. I'm going to be down there for Veterans Day. You get to meet Pastor Brad, whoever shows up for the how many, you said he sent out how many invites to this, Brian?
500.
Yeah. So
he sent out 500 pastors.
So
about this event.
However, wow. Okay.
Again, brother, look, it'll be what it'll be.
Yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. But the reach on this, if you want this reach is amazing.
Hold on, folks. If you want to be able, yes, tune in.
Yeah.
But if you want to get the link that you can automatically set up to restream it, reach out to Susan there at susan@projectdiehard.org. She has the link that she can send you that you can set it up to stream out to all your networks this event.
I want to know how many people this will reach because it's already, with having it gone out for the invitation to those 500, that's 500 people who likely have not heard about this yet.
Right.
That's a start. That alone is a start. And then we'll see how many are able to actually make it at that time, at that day. And then the fact that we're going to be restreaming this out all over the place, even if they can't be there that day, it's going to be available so we can keep sharing this out. And it's already got legs. It's going to Australia. Actually, it's got wings.
Yeah. Or floaties, one of the two.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah, again, this is just God working. Folks, if you don't think this isn't blessed by God, I got news for you.
You need to check. You need to check your compass, because I've been praying about this since we've been talking about it, and I've been getting bigger, but I was not expecting this bigger. This is a whole new element of bigger from what I was expecting.
It's perfect.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Well,
I am so excited, and
all the credit goes to all of our volunteers.
Yeah, the
whole team, everybody that supports our mission.
Everybody has stepped up on this. They really have. So
Yeah, this is Woodlawn Church, a ministry partner. What do we ask of ministry partners? Pray for us, share our mission, and volunteer. That's it. And Pastor Brad and Woodlawn came to me one Sunday afternoon and said, "We would like to do this for you." Okay, praise God. And then it turned out to they put it out. People started asking me, "Are you going to live stream it?" And it's like, I'm only one dude. But then a couple people stepped up and said, "We will handle the live stream at the church for you." And I was like, "Okay, then we're live streaming."
I love it.
and we
Like
have
you always say,
Yeah.
teamwork makes the dream work. And that's exactly what this weekend is going to show.
yeah, this is, and I mean, I know me and Brian have talked behind the scenes about this, and for any of those who are going to be in town, if you want to make it up to see the fob on Monday, I mean, I don't know, we've talked about it. Great chance for you to see what it actually is. I mean,
There's no time set. As I told Cheb and Dave, it's in God's hands.
yeah,
Okay. But the fob is open to tours. Anybody can request a tour.
yeah.
Okay. If you want to make the drive down to Macanda, Illinois, come on.
Yeah, I've got some brothers that I've talked to that potentially are coming down specifically to see what it's all about. That I've reached out to, and I've got some others that are going to be streaming it. They're like, you've been talking about it. We're backing you on this. Yes.
Again, look, folks, this is how it works. You share our mission because God has the people out there that can help this mission grow. They just haven't heard of us yet. I think that might change on Sunday.
I hope so. Yeah, I always have said this cannot be a best kept secret. This needs to be out there and a household name. People need to know this resource exists, and it takes getting behind it, sharing it out there. And who do you know? Who hasn't heard about this yet? Actually, I'm thinking about even the people I know. I don't get shared out on Facebook. And is it a conversation to the people that are not on Facebook with me? Do they know about this? I got to think about that. Wait a second. I think there's lots of avenues, even in my corner here, that they don't know I'm an ambassador here.
Yep.
I need to make that loud and proud because that is important. We need to know what's going on. That's what we're doing here, right? We share out every Monday night what's going on. It's right in front of everybody, all the things happening so that people can grow with us. And that's Sunday's going to be so fun. I'm excited for the event. It's going to be spectacular. I wish I could be there in person, but I will be on here.
Well, then, okay, because I was going to ask you that, you and Kurt, yeah, they're going to be running the physical aspect of the live stream. But if you guys can be on to answer the questions that'll be coming in.
Oh, because I imagine there's going to be some of that as well.
That'd be awesome.
I didn't think about that end of it.
Well, on that, let's move on to this next thing I want to talk about. But I think we have to change it to this field. There we are. Okay. Frequently asked questions. Since we were formed in 2018, these are questions I get asked all the time. So to preempt some of the questions that might be asked on Sunday, let's go through these. How does your facility in XXX help veterans in my area? Forward operating base rush is just the first. It has to be completed before we move on to anywhere else. Why forward operating base rush? Well, it was donated 20 acres in a 10,000 square foot building. Build it and they will come. You've heard that over the past couple of weeks. I personally have had to turn away 16 veterans that were lost everything in a hurricane because our facility isn't operational.
Yep.
Why don't you charge veterans to be residents? Haven't they given enough? Right?
Oh,
They're getting back on their feet and they're going to be putting in the hard work to better themselves. Come on, chime in, folks, if you got anything you want to add to these.
so going back to, and this goes back to the first one. So how does this help veterans I'm in Ohio, Bryan, Kentucky.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Susan, Wisconsin. So how does this help veterans there? So forward operating base rush has to be up and operational. Now, once that gets up and operational, all the bugs, all of that can get worked out. Once that happens, and we're hoping it happens quick, these are going to go up, one in every state. That's the dream for this mission.
It's not a dream, it's a plan.
But, I mean, that's the mission.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the mission. Once that happens, these are going to go up in every state in the country. That's 50 of these, folks. So that means there's going to be one in Ohio, Wisconsin, California, New York, Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, Florida. They're going to be everywhere.
Even Alaska and Hawaii.
So you always hear us asking for pray, share, volunteer. Now do you see why? Pray, share, volunteer. I can't be in 50 states at one time. Brian can't be in 50 states at one time. Sue can't. Kurt can't. We have to build on
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, that goes down to the third question. Why don't you do an outreach program where I live? Sue, I want you to take a crack at that one first.
Well, whoever's asking that, my immediate thought is you got the right idea. Why isn't there one here yet? But I also would say we need your help. Whoever's asking that and has an area that this would be a useful thing for this area, which would be everywhere, we need somebody to run it. Somebody there needs to be able to actually grab onto that and make it happen. There's a lot of moving parts here with what's going on with where we are now. We want to grow. The only way to do that is more hands, more feet, more brains in the middle of all this to make that happen. So I would sincerely ask if somebody's saying, hey, why don't you have this where I am? I would be looking at that person to say, please help us make that happen. Can you help us? Do you know somebody nearby who can help us? Let's do that. But to look and just point a finger and say, hey, go do it back at the small group we have right now, it's just not feasible. We're limited on our number of hours we have in a day as well, right? So we need more people.
I look at it this way. We work with the resources we have. That's it. It takes donations and volunteers. That's what it takes.
Yep.
That's what it takes.
if you want to come on, if you're in another state and you want to come on board and start an outreach, if it's ministry, you're talking to me. If it's education, you're talking to Sue. If it's community, you're talking to Kurt. If it's resource partnership, you're talking to Brian.
Oh, no. No, you're not talking to me.
For resource?
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I'm just going to farm those out to you guys, and you guys pick them up. And
oh, okay.
Look. The only way they talk to me, folks, and I don't mean to be mean about this.
No,
I really don't. The only time you need to talk to me is when we're signing the memorandum of understanding. That's it.
So, yeah. So, you're going to be talking to one of us. If it's on the ministry side of the house, you're talking to me, education, Sue, community,
Kurt,
yeah,
marketing, Sue, Grant, Ronald. Yeah, folks. Where do you want to get plugged in? Volunteer at projectdiehard.org is where you start.
And if it starts out as hey, I have veterans who want to get together as a small group and put it under our title of Project Die Hard, walk us through the blueprint. Walk us through the blueprint. Tell us what you want to do. We'll listen. But don't just come at us and say, why aren't you out here? If you're going to do that, come with a plan, please. We'll listen.
Obviously, they've had the idea, so there's a starting point right there of what's your idea? How do we do that? How does that happen where you are?
Exactly. So
again, that's
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, I can't stress this enough. I'll be honest with you. When I get those guys, these are general questions, but when I get those people that nail me directly, you need to do this. I don't know what people give, but I get the name, right?
Right.
So I look at the roster of all of our patrons, and I look at the roster of all of our volunteers. And when I don't see their name on either one of those, I go, how come I don't see your name on these? Why are you telling me what to do?
Yeah. I mean, folks, I get it. I mean, ideas are great, but actions speak louder than words. That may sound a little harsh, but
it's not sounding harsh. It's the fact.
It's reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
the good idea fairies. Look, you're a veteran. You know this. The good idea fairies usually get people killed.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay. I know this for a fact.
Yeah, it's great in theory, but it's better if you can put it in practice.
Put it into practice. Yeah, well, and even to all these folks that go, you need to run Die Hard like this, I ask why, and they say because everybody else does it that way.
How's that working out for them? Again, hate to be harsh.
We're not everybody else.
Exactly.
We're Project Die Hard.
There it is.
Yeah, it's that rolls back to rule number 2. We would never use the suffering of veterans to profit.
Yep. And I mean, I'm gonna, kind of how I ended up in the position I did here. there's, a story that belongs with that, which we're not going to get into, but we have turned away money, folks.
Oh, look, folks, I've turned away $2 million. That's 2 with 6 zeros.
Yeah.
It's a big number.
That's a big
There's
number.
a reason. Why did that happen?
Oh, rule number 1, God will never leave the mission. Don't ask.
It's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Okay? If you can't accept that, then
you're in the wrong place.
Well, no, it's not in the wrong place. We'll pray for you.
Yeah, we'll pray for you, but we're not changing the mission for you.
Yeah, I don't care how much money you wave in front of the mission. No. That rolls into, why do all paid positions start as volunteers?
Well,
only the best will do. Okay? We hire from within. Yes, every facility will have to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, right? We know this. Volunteers are great, but we can't cover that with just volunteers. So we're going to have to hire people. So that's why everybody starts as a volunteer, so you prove your mettle. You prove who you are and what you are. Okay? Rolling back into this money thing, too many nonprofits have lost sight of what they should be because they grew too fast, because outside influences came in.
Well, what was that term you used, Brian? Non-profit?
Nonprofits.
Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It should.
I'm just spitballing here, but hey. Marine muscles are required, intelligence not essential, but hey.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I haven't heard that one. There's a lot of good ones out there. That one I hadn't heard. I appreciate it. I actually have to say personally farewell for the evening. I have another commitment I need to attend to. I'm going to pass the torch over to you guys, and I'm pretty sure my better half will be joining in to here in just a short time as well. So you'll have another comrade to join in the fun. But I do want to say,
no! Kurt's going to show up, and we're going to pick on him.
Oh, jeez. Should I warn him?
Target practice there.
Oh, he's got a lot going on. He's got a lot of good things in the works. And
he's doing great.
Yeah, he's got ideas coming right and left. We've seen.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this group is going places. There are so many good things that are going to be coming, that have happened, that are coming. And this next Sunday is going to be such a blessing to have the group gathering together and sharing out all the things, so that people really can recognize what's happening.
Only going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, I'm excited. Mm-hmm. And don't forget about Wednesday. Anyone who's catching this, remember, Wednesday morning, breakfast. Go have breakfast.
Yes.
It's a
in Paducah.
In Paducah, yes. Sorry, IHOP in Paducah, Kentucky. If
you want one in your IHOP, volunteer.
That's an easy one. Come on, grab a hold. Come. Who doesn't like breakfast at IHOP? Come on.
They're pancakes. How can you go wrong?
It's delicious and fun. So you guys have no idea how much I appreciate you, and all the veterans out there. Stick with us. Keep watching us. Be back here every Monday night. I know I have to hop off for right now, but they're not done yet. Stick around, and I will see you back here Monday night again at 6:30 p.m. Central for the next update, which is going to be huge. There's not only will we be covering what we're talking about now, because it'll be after this, we also have an amazing guest joining us. And I'm just throwing the little tease out there. If you guys want to expand on that, I'll leave that to you. But it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, it will.
It will be.
So again, reach me at right here, Susan at projectdiehard.org. Till next time, guys. Thank you very much.
Have a good one, Susan. You have the comms.
He doesn't have a picture up yet, so we don't know if he's visible. But okay, folks. Yes, we're talking about this Sunday. We're going to talk about it next Monday, but here he is, the man with the plan. I think if I can get him in here. There we go. Now, the person that can really talk to the November 16th event, is Kurt.
You think so, huh? The concert.
Well, we were just informed that she will be the guest next week with the band.
Very nice.
So we could have a bunch of pictures up next week.
Good. Again, this is how it works, folks.
Oh, that's not good.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm
okay. It just sounded like you were on your phone.
No.
So, Kurt, enlighten everybody about November 16th.
Well, we're going to be, providing access to the concert through Zoom. And so the band is going to be all set up at the location out there in Seattle, Washington. And so they're going to be performing at their location, and they're going to be having an audience there. And then they're going to have all of the microphones and cameras to capture it all in television style, brought through Zoom. And folks who become a patron at $22 a month will be provided the Zoom link to come on in and enjoy the watch party basically with us and enjoy the concert, the performance by the band and the music, and all in support for our veterans through Project iHeart. The $22 a month comes to us. So when you go to projectiheart.org and submit your contributions, our team is able to pick up that the contribution is coming in and it's at the level of $22 or more, and you'll be provided the link with the email address you enter in along with your electronic donation.
Yeah.
On Mighty Cause.
That's how it works.
Yeah, concert people.
Oh, I love when I get the notifications. Hey, Project Die Hard's live. Think I don't know this?
Hey, Brian, do you know we're live?
I don't. Wait. I don't know.
Hope you're over 90.
But yeah, folks, look, this Sunday event, here's another person. If you want that link to restream this Sunday's event, Kurt at projectdiehard.org. He's got it. He can hook you up. He can say, here it is. Here's what you need to do. Here's all that stuff. That's what he does. Folks, put him to work. Put him to work. Yeah, this is This is how we're going to grow. Right
Yep.
here. Look, I love these little Monday night chats. I do. Was I ready for tonight? No, but I'm here because I believe in full transparency. If you have a question, ask. It's right there. We're watching the chat right now. If you're watching this and you have a question, put it in the chat. If you're watching a replay, reach out if you have a question. We got nothing to hide.
One of us will get to you, I promise.
You may not like the answer you get, but hey. If you bring a problem, bring the answer. If you want to volunteer, then step up. If you want to run something, step up. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. I didn't. I didn't just sit there and go, they need to do something. I did it. I founded Project Die Hard, a faith-based, scripture-led veteran nonprofit.
Yep. I mean, I reached out to Brian, not knowing Brian at all. And here I am.
That's why Kurt's here, from a chance meeting on a Zoom call.
Yeah, Facebook Live, yeah.
Yeah, it was a Facebook Live, yeah.
Facebook Live, yeah. And, you know, Brian's like, Jesus, this guy ever going to stop talking? I didn't even know he was coming on. And I'm like, oh, you know, a veteran service group. I want to hear this. And then we ended up talking for an hour after the live stream. And before I was done that night, I'm ambassador. So here I still am 2 years later.
Yeah, again. He's doing great. He could use some help. Join his team.
Yep.
Ministries. Chaplain Dave here. That's your guy, man. That's your guy. I am so grateful for my team. All I can say is thank you and God bless for what they do. That's why we're this big. Shirley, you are so right.
Absolutely.
All our veterans need our support and prayers. Yes. Yes. That's coming off of LinkedIn. Wow. That's the first notification I got off LinkedIn in a bit.
Yeah, it is.
Shirley, are you going to be streaming our Sunday event? Is that somebody you know, Kurt? Shirley Miller?
I would actually have to take a look. The name looks familiar, but in terms of remembering who Shirley is, I have to look at my profile. I'll look because now you got me curious.
Yeah, I was going to say,
It's probably off of my LinkedIn profile that she's connecting to live, but we'll see.
Yeah.
See, that's a good thing for participating in our mission because Brian doesn't even know Shirley. Oh, yeah, let's connect, help athletes. Oh, yeah, now I remember Shirley. All right. So,
and she says yes. So, all right, there we go. Love that.
Yeah, she's out of the greater Chicago area, so she's in Illinois helping athletes and gym owners. So,
Shirley, we're putting a gym on our facilities. Yeah, set up a time to talk with Kurt.
there we go. Help their clients to a better performance, fitness coaches, sports managers, trainers. There we go. We
Yeah.
can have the veteran sports competition. Yeah, now I remember, Shirley, H&P all the way, Happy Neighborhood Project. That's another way that Brian and I continued. It's a lady that was with Happy Neighborhood Project that did the Facebook Live, and Brian kept doing the Happy Neighborhood Project, H&P Business Networking, and all helped to get us to this point.
She's about 6 hours from the fob.
There we go.
Slow down.
I'm just saying.
Slow down.
Just putting it out there.
Kurt, Shirley, please reach out to Kurt. He will set up a time to talk with you. And let's see what we can make happen. At anything, our live event on Sunday, I don't know if you're fully aware of it, but Woodlawn Church here in Paducah, Kentucky is a ministry partner of ours. And they are hosting our mission in hopes to find more ministry partners. All right? That's the gist of that live stream. I got notified earlier today that a church in Australia will be streaming it. I'm like, cool. We'll take help from anywhere. Okay, wait, for sure. Jaws Coffee Chat. Oh, that's got to be you, Kurt, doing that. Yep, that's Kurt.
We're pulling out all the tricks today.
Yeah, we are.
Shirley, that's awesome. Yes, God is great, is He not? Okay, this is God moving mountains, man.
Love that.
This is God moving mountains. And the more people that share that live stream, the more people will hear. The more people hear, the more help we get. The more help we get, the faster our facilities get built. The faster our facilities get built,
the more veterans we can serve.
The more veterans we can serve too. Yeah, that's.
Hey, I'm all up for seeing Google Earth have to redo a survey map. So,
yeah, that'd be great. So, what else are we going to talk about, guys? We still got 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, so do we know? We know that Saturday is going to be, oh, excuse me, Sunday. Wow. My days are still off from, okay. Anyways, 21 days in the back of an ambulance, way too much. Definitely. Sunday, November 10th is going to be our big push to get everybody either live streamed and or down at Woodlawn.
That's it.
If we can, anybody who is going to be attending, oh, there we go, new face. Anybody, as soon as we can potentially get a confirmation of who's going to be attending live, we could possibly set up, like we had talked about earlier, getting a trip up to the FOB to, get you to see what it actually is.
Again, brother, that is all in God's hands.
Correct.
Okay.
Like I said, we'll play that as it comes, but I'm just putting it out there that anybody who is going to be attending live and wants to go up and see it, we'll make that happen. we'll make the time. We'll figure it out.
Anybody at any time can request a tour of Forward Operating Base Rush.
Greetings, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
How we doing, Santa?
Doing good, doing good. How many days are we from Christmas?
50.
Nifty 50. All right.
Nifty 50.
All right. The countdown continues.
Stupid background. Is it
So,
backwards?
Santa,
for
are
you
you
guys?
going to be joining us on Sunday?
It depends on which day I'm leaving the country to go see my dad.
And it might be Sunday you're leaving the country?
Yeah, I'm debating whether I'm leaving Friday or leaving Sunday and coming back like Tuesday or Wednesday. So it depends.
All right. Well, it's 6 p.m. Central, showtime. So keep that in mind for what you're doing in your evening.
Yep.
Yeah, Santa, it is backwards, Shirley is saying.
Yep.
Gotta check your Zoom.
Yeah, I turned it off and turned it on a couple
There,
times.
there must be a mirror company that Santa approved.
Yeah.
Promoting mirrors now.
Well, Santa, 50 days left till your big day. But I got to bring this up. Check your vet because we're getting into the spike season.
Yep.
Every year between Thanksgiving and New Year, we get a spike in that number of veteran suicides.
And
we
not-
all know why. We don't got to talk about it.
Yep.
But check your vet. Reach out. Go get a cup of coffee with them. Go sit on Santa's lap. But do something with your veteran. Let them know that they're still wanted around here.
And most all areas, I believe, I think through through VA or something on the federal level, there's veteran service officers in every local area, right? Like at county levels and so forth.
VSOs usually are available, if not at county level, at least should be major cities.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I bring that up is somebody might be sitting there like, I've got no way to connect the vets. So you connect to veteran service organizations or look up a veteran services officer and you let them know that you're trying to help a vet be available to a vet. They probably got a way to make you available and however you're agreeing to be available. And then if a veteran wants to take you up on that, they can independently reach out to you by the contact information you leave.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's a great feed into, Santa, aren't you working on something for that?
Well, I am, and I appreciate that, Chaplain. I appreciate that. The Warriors Beacon of Hope. Yes, if you have not heard about it, the Warriors Beacon of Hope is a list of services that I am compiling with everybody's help to create a national list of services to help our veterans, our EMTs, our firefighters, whoever needs help out there, especially our veterans that have to go through the not so pleasant confrontation of dealing with the VA. Although some people say they have had wonderful experiences with the VA. But then you flip the coin, and there's other people that said it's not been a very helpful visitation, if I can put it in those polite terminology. But I am trying to compile a national list of alternative choices other than what the VA has to offer for, veterans to get the services out there that they need. And if that means just a phone call to people like you or people like me, you know, or yeah, whoever, you know, all four of us on the screen, you know, all over my website is my phone number. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I won't have a problem phoning Kurt and saying, "Hey, I need to transfer the call to you because you know you're more specialized than me." But the reality of it is the phone call will be answered.
Folks, I'm not gonna lie. The only time this doesn't ring is when I sleep. Because
Yep.
I have to sleep.
Yep. Or you're in the shower, and then you can't really answer it when you're in the shower. You know. I mean, maybe, but you know, hopefully you don't bring the phone into the bathroom and you leave it out on your, you know, your desk so you can at least have a, you know, a 4 or 5 minute shower to yourself at least. But I
But
mean, that shows the dedication, people.
Yeah.
Of
I mean,
what
mine-
we are willing to do for you veterans out there.
Yeah, mine's on 24/7, but that also comes with a job. But yeah,
You know, and the reality of it is we're here to help. We're
absolutely.
here to listen. We're here to scream with you if you want to scream. We don't care because, like I said to everybody, the reason I'm doing this is you guys did not hesitate to sign on the dotted line. Why do you have to hesitate to get services? Not acceptable.
again, yes, the VA is a hit and a miss thing, okay?
Yep.
I'll never bash the people working in the VA
No.
because they work hard, but they are so hamstrung by those red tape mugs, the
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
And when we go off, stop recording, I will tell you a good one that I heard the other day that blew me away. But I'm not saying it on a recorded video right now.
That's fine.
The best.
But you know, folks, the old proverbial, the VA has limited resources and they do the best, my understanding, of what they can utilize those limited resources to you guys, the veterans. That doesn't mean we have to like it. You know, I was talking to one of the big shots, as you might call him, from South Carolina government VA program. And he said his state is the only state that he knows of that has a list of services statewide that are not only utilized by VA, but people can go there directly. But 1 out of 50 states?
No. Illinois has one. Kentucky has one. I know for sure.
Okay.
But
One.
again, this is, you know,
As I move along on this journey of compiling this list, I'm going to hear different things.
Yeah.
I'm going to
oh,
hear,
of course.
you know, but the reality of it is it's another list. You know, Brian is going on vacation to Denver and he suddenly has a problem. Where is he going to go, you know, looking for services? Unless he knows someone in Denver, that's the kind of situation that and we all do it. We've all seen it. We've all heard about it. Why not make a list and then everybody?
No, look, Xander, look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
We were the first ones listed. Why? Because what he's doing is great.
Yeah.
Okay. What he's doing is great. You were the first ones listed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things that it makes sense. It's not rocket science.
Right.
Yeah, you're not. Look, Santa, you're not selling us.
We're on board.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But that is just like why people should donate to Project Diehard, because our facilities are going in every state.
Yep.
Right.
It doesn't
Yep.
matter where a veteran's at.
Yep.
If they need to come to a facility, we can make that happen.
You know, we all know there are veterans that get themselves into trouble.
Yep.
They dig themselves into a deeper hole than they want to admit. And sometimes they don't know which way to turn. That's why we're here to say we can help. We have a potential solution, not to every problem, but to some of the basic problems, which would be enough to maybe get someone's foot up on the first step. And they can say, okay, I've got a little bit of breathing space. I can now reassess. And with Project Diehard's help in communication, they might be able to give me some suggestions on where the second step needs to go.
Again, that's what we do.
That's why we're here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, folks. Well, we are at 7:29, so we will start with Kurt. Your message to the veterans.
They're for sure. Through what we're talking about, I really get a sense of that. We are really in a movement here, a veteran movement. And something I was just thinking before you let me speak, Brian, was and to all your veterans out there, it's just amazing what's happening on Sunday. That, I mean, for all the reasons that already were covered in the show and everything, it'll be without me saying anything. But I'm just really reflecting on, we did a show on church hurt, but that now we're turning the corner and we're on the other side of it, church love. The love from a church, to have somebody at a church that loves veterans so much to tell Brian that we're going to do this. And then, we kind of muster up and, make everything of it that we can, in the next 5 days ahead. And this is what we're doing here. We're turning a corner that everything we have in our country is going to be improved. You got Santa Papa John working on a directory. I was on a call earlier with a gentleman who has a lot of fondness in the veteran community and, comes from that veteran side of things. He owns a TV channel, and, so this isn't even Jay Stoyan with the disability channel. This is somebody else now that's coming in our pipeline, and you'll be hearing more from him, I believe, here at Project Diehard. But we're attracting all these things because of the mission we have here. So I really am, sharing this, that whether you're feeling it yet here from Project Diehard, that we have the hope that you need. But, I really believe in the working of our Heavenly Creator, that things for you in whatever He has planned for you is coming your way. Please give Him a chance. Back to you guys.
All right, Santa.
Well, like I've been saying since I come on here, we have such a positive mission here with such a core group of, and I haven't even met them all, but the leaders in this group are all willing to lay it on their sleeve, lay it on the line for you guys to help in any aspect that they can. We are here to listen. We are here to give you some hope. We are here to push and nudge you forward, to allow you. There's the key word, allow, because in your brain, you might be all screwed up. You might be all wrecked up. You don't know which way to go. But with some conversation, that next step will only be a positive step. And we are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to answer your call, to listen to you scream and holler, because you are not alone in this mission. And we're not going to let you be alone when you reach out. And you have to reach out when you get to that bottom pit, when you don't know which way to turn, you don't know which way to look, you don't know who to listen to. Give us the opportunity to help you with that next step.
All right. Thank you. Chaplain Dave.
Well, I'm going to jump in. So Brian hit it, and I'm going to hit it again. We know that we're coming into a season where the numbers do spike. We're going to see times where veterans, first responders, people who put it on the line every day, you may not feel worthy. You may not feel like you have anything to live for. Looking back at everything I've been through, talking to friends, talking to brothers and sisters I've worked with, you're going to have those dark days. I promise you, you are worthy. You are enough. Looking at my faith, I can tell you, God didn't call the equipped. He equipped the called. Jesus worked with a bunch of flawed and broken individuals to bring hope, salvation, joy, and peace to a broken world. You are enough. You are worthy. Your story matters. Please keep fighting. Please, if you're in that place, reach out.
All right, folks. That's just the wrap for the week. Don't give up. I can't stress it enough. Don't give up. It's okay not to be okay.
Absolutely.
988, press number 1 if you can't reach anybody else. All right, we will see you next week for bigger and brighter news. Die Hard 6